Welcome to the Journey Podcast. I'm your host, Dan Kinjorski, and with me is the new intern clinician, or intern counselor, Joe Plandowski, here at Pathfinder Counseling Group at 101 Hatcher Lane in Clarksville, Tennessee, Suite D. If you're not a follower of, I hope that you become a follower of the Journey Podcast or a subscriber to the Journey Podcast, as well as a subscriber or follower of Pathfinder Counseling Group.org. Joe, I understand that you're working on another master's degree, but don't go into that quite yet. Hang on. You're working on a master's degree with Capella University, right?
Yes.
You're a Capella University student, and that you have and you're working on a master's in clinical mental health counseling. Is that correct?
Yes.
Well, tell us more about your other education endeavors.
Oh, there was a lot of them. My first master's degree, I started off after my bachelor's in science and psychology from St. Bonaventure University. I went out to California Bay Area and went to John F. Kennedy University for my master's of arts in sports psychology.
Oh, okay.
And then after that, I was out for about a year and went back and earned my master's of arts in clinical psychology. And
you found out you couldn't get licensed with a clinical psychology degree, right?
Yes, I found that out. So had a lot of good education, and then it was like after being out in working with the Army and doing a lot of cognitive skills training and resilience skills training, I wanted to go deeper. I want to go more and really love working with the military and veteran populations along with first responders. I do some work with that. And
I understand that right now you're a master resilience trainer at Fort Campbell.
yes.
Okay. Performance expert on mental and physical performance, right?
How it relates to the physical performance. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I understand the population you will like to work with as an intern and as an intern student here is veterans and first responders. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, that's great. You're also an author.
Yes.
By one book.
Yeah, one book. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you brought your book here with us. Why don't you show the audience your book and then talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, my book is called Pineapple, the Mental Art of Marksmanship, Developing and Applying Your Marksmanship Game Plan. And basically, I've been working with the Army going on 12 years. And what I did when I was up at Fort Drum for 6 years, I worked a lot with marksmanship and with the All Army Small Arms Competition Team and also the International Sniper Competition Team with the 10th Mountain Division. And I was out there in all sorts of weather on the range daily, a lot of times, working with these individuals on the mental side of shooting. And basically, what goes into shooting besides just pulling the trigger.
Okay. Are you a shooter yourself?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I shoot longbow and I also shoot some pistol and also rifle.
A longbow.
Yes.
I would think more rifle and stuff, but I guess your principles apply to bows and arrows, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
They apply to both. Very similar process. Bow tends to be you can reuse your ammo, so reuse arrows. Shooting is a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, sure.
And less places to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can shoot my bow in my backyard.
Really?
Yep.
But isn't the longbow kind of difficult to
Yes.
shoot in the backyard unless you have a 5-acre backyard?
Yeah. You can have maybe half acre as long. Usually you can shoot in your backyard as long as you have a target, and maybe up to 30 yards in
Really?
the backyard. Yeah.
Well, the longbow is made for long distance, isn't it? I don't know.
Yes.
I'm just,
Oh, yes.
interesting.
The old English longbows back in the medieval times,
Right.
yes, they would go through plate armor.
Really?
Yeah. Uh,
Okay, I got this question
mhm,
because this is very interesting. I don't know if I want to try it out to
mhm,
test the theory, but if you went to shoot it straight up,
mhm.
should you move?
Yes. Unless you're playing roulette or something like that
Uh,
and you're with your friends, but yeah, it's not a hold my beer moment.
I'm surprised it wouldn't.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I always thought that that's an interesting question.
Mhm,
I would think that if it was going to come down, it
mhm.
would the wind would take it. So you're safe standing right there.
No, it depends on the wind, but a lot of them go fast and you're not really sure where it's gonna go.
Yeah, that's right. So if you do shoot it up in the air, get under something.
Yes, yes, yes.
Right. So you are coming aboard the Pathfinder Counseling Group
Mhm,
here in Clarksville, Tennessee, as an intern. You'll be seeing clients.
mhm.
Tell us a little more about your. What do you think? How do you think you'll see yourself as a counselor here?
Um, as a counselor, I think as
Yeah.
in orientation or
Right. Yeah.
um,
Because this is more of
mhm,
a. You haven't done much of it officially.
yes, yes.
Right, and I got to remember, you. This is
Mhm.
your first 3 months or 6 months is what? Your not your internship,
Yeah,
but
um, my practicum.
your
Yeah.
practicum.
Mhm.
Right. So you want to see PT. You want to see veterans and
Yeah.
soldiers,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
Those who are suffering from
Oh, yes.
traumatic experiences.
Mhm.
Why? What draws you into that area?
Um, After starting out working with veterans and
Uh-huh.
also with Army in general, um, I definitely found that a lot of the skills that I give, it's focused on the Army, but there's not enough people there.
Yeah.
There's not enough people with the knowledge of being able to relate it and know their culture and know how the Army works or the military works in general.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of my work with the soldiers, uh, there is a lot of underneath.
Mm.
I felt like I was just scraping the surface on top of the wave tops, and a lot of their a lot of the issues and problems I saw could definitely benefit from deeper level from counseling and therapy, and I really wanted to go there.
Okay.
As much as I enjoyed working with soldiers with resilience,
Mm-hmm.
there is a lot of trauma that needed to be addressed, and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of them opened up to talk to me with that.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know at first where it was coming from. It's like, oh, I'm working on this, but they were very comfortable with it, and I didn't really act shocked with some of the stuff that I heard. It was like, yeah, I've heard stuff like that before, and talking about it is hard.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest things that I found out was a lot of them won't approach
Mm.
people in counseling or therapists. They've either had bad experiences or they just felt not understood.
Yeah, yeah. And so I think what you're detecting uh,
Hmm.
in that story you just shared with me is that there's a need for empathy.
Yes.
For the counselor to be able to put ourselves in the shoes of our client
Hmm.
and empathize with them without any judgment,
Yes.
without any judgment,
Hmm.
basically. Yeah. So you saw that you as a master resilience trainer, you just scratched, like you said, you scratched the
Hmm.
surface and you wanted to go deeper. So you went in for what, your third or fourth
Fourth.
master's?
Yep.
Your fourth
Yep.
master's degree. And that is commendable, man.
Hmm.
I mean, for you to say, well, I'm not knowledgeable in this area to go deeper, but I'm
Hmm.
going to pursue this.
Hmm.
And so education is very important.
Yes.
Did you come from a family of education?
Uh, Education was valued. My dad got his associate's degree in drafting, but my brother and I were both the first ones to go on to a bachelor's.
Ah, okay.
So
Uh-huh.
it was knowledge and education was valued. It's just
Hmm.
being third generation on both sides of my family, it just wasn't, the opportunity wasn't there when they first came over.
Okay. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Buffalo, New York originally.
Ah,
More of the suburbs like West Seneca and Lackawanna area.
Oh, what brought you way down here to Tennessee? How many years ago did you move down here?
6 years ago.
6 years. So you've
Uh,
been with Fort Campbell 6 years,
yes.
and you've been working with the resilience.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 6 years with the Army in the
Mm-hmm.
resilience area.
Mm-hmm.
What about previous? How many years total did you spend with the military?
Um, 12 years, and
Mhm.
my other time was up at Fort Drum, New York, in Watertown,
Oh,
for 6 years also.
oh, okay.
I moved around the country quite a lot.
Uh-huh.
Um, I lived in San Francisco Bay Area for 2 years, then in Phoenix, Arizona for about 8 years.
Right.
Um, a lot of moving around for education,
Uh-huh.
and then moving down here. Definitely wanted to move down here because like the area. My wife likes the area too.
Hmm.
And Fort Drum just got too cold.
I can understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a friend that was stationed there. Well, at Fort Drum, but also at West Point as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
guess are they close by to one another?
Uh, they're
Fort
about a
Drum.
6 hour drive.
Oh, they
Yeah.
are. Okay.
Uh, West Point, I did go there to do a training for resilient skills at West Point, and it was about a 6 hour drive
Uh-huh.
south.
Wow. Okay.
So, yeah,
Wow.
Fort Drum is right along the Canadian border, half hour from Canada.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only 2 hours away from Ottawa, the
Wow.
capital of Canada.
Yeah. Did you like, other than the weather, did you like it up there?
Yes. Falls are beautiful up there. Got great maple syrup and apple cider donuts. Um, a
Yeah.
lot of took up snowshoeing there
Oh,
too.
wow.
So
Wow. You can't do that around here.
no, no.
Yeah. At best, you can do is drifting as you slide on the
Mm-hmm.
ice.
Yep.
As you slide on the ice.
Oh yeah.
So, what do you think? I mean, you're graduating with all your
Mm-hmm.
classes next year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming May, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, so from now, you start next week here.
Mm-hmm.
From now until May, you'll be here as an
Intern.
intern in a
Mm-hmm. Probably more towards March. Yeah,
March.
March. Yeah, March 2026 is
Okay.
if everything goes as planned. Yeah.
We hope that everything goes as
Yes.
planned. We want
Mm-hmm.
everything to go as planned for you. Do you think you might work with a lot of CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, or what do you see yourself using?
Yes, a lot of CBT. I also person-centered tends to
Yeah,
be one that I use, and I kind of combine the two along with some psychodynamic.
yeah,
And what I'm reading up about now with trauma therapy is polyvagal theory,
yeah.
and definitely working from the body and how the body affects the mind and what goes on unconsciously with our autonomic nervous system.
I might use you and as an intern
Hmm.
coming in and on Monday mornings for 15-minute
Hmm.
segments, teach some of that polyvagal. We
Hmm.
have a lot of our clinicians here know some of that
Hmm.
already, but to review it with the rest of
Oh
us,
yeah,
that'd be awesome.
yeah.
Um, yeah,
I'd be good to do that. It's a very interesting theory, and finally, medical technology and brain imaging is showing what worked in the theory in the past is now okay. We're getting towards a why it works.
right. And Jake isn't here today,
Mm-hmm.
but Jake is my other therapist. You'll be working with a team of six, so you'll be the seventh as an intern. You'll be the seventh opportunity for people to come in and see you, and we're hoping that as we progress in your internship
Mm-hmm.
program, that you'll begin to see clients on your own after a while,
Mm-hmm.
after an appropriate while,
Oh yeah.
as you observe us doing work and I know what I like to do with my interns that follow me in a counseling session
Mm-hmm.
is I like to give them the opportunity to not just observe but to participate with the client. So I'm really looking forward to you personally joining me,
Mm-hmm.
and I know Jake works with EMDR, so
Mm-hmm.
he'll get some clients to sign off for you to visit him, and then we have several others that you can join. We got Ashley, Heidi, we have Tara,
Mm-hmm.
and then Crystal is marriage and family. Do you think you might see any couples, or would you rather see individuals at this time?
Right now, individuals, I'm interested in the kind of couples counseling. Uh, it's weird to say, but after working with the snipers, that work in teams of two, it was almost like working with a married couple.
Oh, they
There was a
have
lot.
to be that
Yes.
close, at least with the mental
Hmm.
connection. At least with the
Oh
mental
yeah.
connection.
I saw a lot of silent treatment given between the two,
Oh yeah.
or stop talking
Oh
because you're
yeah.
like, you're not listening to me, so I'm just gonna stop.
That's funny.
Hmm.
That's funny, but they do need to participate that closely in it
Yes.
as a sniper team.
Hmm.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right. Wow. Have you worked with any famous snipers?
Um, I've definitely worked with some. I've met some, and I've definitely worked with some top of their game that have worked at and been trainers and instructors at the Army Sniper School, and met some of the Marine snipers that also have been in the sniper school and or the Marine Corps one,
Uh-huh.
the Scout snipers, and met through them a lot of top level shooters, and they're famous within the crowd, but it's like they can,
Right.
yeah.
They don't want to be famous
Oh yes,
otherwise.
yes,
No, they
yes.
don't want to be
I
famous
have met
otherwise.
some that said yes when they were in war zones. They had a price on their head.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. They don't want to be. I understand. That
yeah.
was kind of a
No, no.
that was kind of crazy question to ask.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's
So who's better, Army sniper or Marine sniper?
yeah.
I'm putting you on
Yes.
the spot. We might have a few
I,
listening right now.
yes. Army snipers will say they're the best, and Marine snipers will say they're the best. But I know the Army, they don't eat crayons, so I know red is the favorite. Is it? But they definitely. I've seen them when they're together. They trade um, different types of skills, and
Right.
they'll both go to each other's schools to learn different things.
I like what you said about that.
Hmm.
They trade skills. They
Hmm.
talk about, hey, this is how you can improve, or this
Hmm.
is what I do.
Yes.
And, so really, there's no real competition.
Hmm.
There's no real competition,
Hmm.
but there's some. That's my computer, isn't it? Yeah. I hope it didn't smash like Hawk Smash. Okay.
Hmm.
You can keep this on the video, in fact, if you want to. It's funny.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll see
Yeah.
in a minute, though, how funny. But
Hmm.
go ahead.
um, they're real great. They're some of the nicest guys I've met.
Uh-huh.
Um, and they really are the ones that are top of their game, want everybody else to get better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, when it gets down, they will mess with each other and joke around, but when they get down to it, they're there to do a job, and they want everybody to
Right. Yeah.
survive, and they want people, everybody, the Army snipers and the Marine snipers to be the best of the game.
Okay. So, Joe, when you come and work for us, what do you think your hours might be like?
Um, Probably some mornings and some evenings, depending on what is needed. And if there's weekends open too, I'm open to that. I am,
You just want to make sure you get what I hear
yeah,
is a student who wants to get his hours in.
yes,
I just heard that, by the way.
yes,
Yeah.
yep, and also to meet the needs of the clients that come in, because I know
Okay.
their schedules are hectic too,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
what works best for them.
Yeah.
So,
By the way, if you don't go see your wife on
mhm.
July 4th, you're welcome to a July 4th gathering at Jake's house.
Oh, okay, I
But
appreciate
but
that.
your wife has priority.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, anyway, yeah, we'll discuss times and stuff like
Hmm.
that. Just let folks know, and we'll put you on the website, Josh. We need to put him on the website, get a picture of you, and
Hmm.
get you on the website and so forth as an intern.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm looking forward to having you with us, and working with the clinic, the clients,
Hmm.
and having you part of the team. Okay.
Yeah, I look
Um,
forward to that too. I'm
yeah,
excited to get
yeah.
started.
All right, Joe. It's good to
Yeah,
meet you, man.
good seeing you.
Yeah,
Yep.
please come and see Joe Plandowski if you're active duty in the military. Um, it has to be out of pocket at this point in time, or you can come and see me with TRICARE, and then both of us can work with you. But Joe, I apologize. It has to be out of pocket with you,
Hmm.
buddy. If they want to see you alone, okay?
Okay.
But it's an insurance thing.
Yep, I understand that one.
Yeah, yeah. So we're here at Pathfinder Counseling Group, and this is the Journey Podcast. Please follow us at pathfindercounselinggroup.org and subscribe to the Journey Podcast on YouTube. Thank you.